Hey, what is going on, guys? I feel like I owe you an explanation. I can't believe this past week I have received tons and tons of comments saying, "Hey, Michael, I thought you were moving. What's up with the new house? Did you move?" So I thought I'd make a video, just a short video, just sharing the update on that. But I've also got a bunch of other things I want to share. So in this video, I'll leave kind of like a time stamp at the bottom of the video here in the description. There'll be about 6 different topics that I want to cover. Here's what we're going to talk about. Are we still moving? We're going to talk about some new merch. Check it out. I'm loving this. We've got some new brands that we've added to the website. I'll share with you those. We've got a new Obsessed Home Theater YouTube channel. I'll give you some details on why we chose to do that and what the plans are for that. Vertical content. I've been doing a big push on that lately. And then even some 2-channel music. Youthman might be getting into some 2-channel, so I'm excited to share about that. So first one, let's go ahead and talk about it. Are we still moving? So the short answer is absolutely. Our plan is to move to from Plant City, Florida to somewhere either Middleton, Florida or Lady Lake, Florida. So Obsessed Home Theater headquarters is located in Lady Lake. My other business partner, it lives in Middleton. He's going to open up a design center for Obsessed Garage. And so somewhere in that area, I just want to be closer to the business. I think we can, it just makes it simpler. Because right now I'm driving about 2 hours one way. Usually I do that about once a week, so it's not a big deal. But we know that if we were closer, it just make things logistically easier. And I think we could grow the business even faster. But things are going great with that. But we just kind of put a pause on the move. And here's the reason. The housing market in Florida, and it is just tanked. So it's not doing well at all. We had the house on the market for about 6 months and we got one offer, but it was a crazy low ball offer. They wanted an insane amount reduced. And this is only day 2 after I listed it. They also wanted us to pay 3% of their closing costs, and they wanted my washer and dryer. And I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. So we made a counter offer. It wasn't what they were looking for. Totally fine. We're not in a hurry to sell our house. I'm not looking to give away our home. So we're just being patient on that. So are we moving? Yes. When will we be moving? We have no idea. So we're just being patient, waiting on God's timing on that. So number 2, merch, man. So we have had merchandise. We've had t-shirts probably for the past year. So we started off with a gray t-shirt. We got a black t-shirt. And then we just got this beautiful blue. This is my favorite right here. And what's interesting, these t-shirts are so comfy and so soft. I literally wear them every day. I know my wife probably thinks I'm insane. Even if I'm not filming, almost every day I'm still wearing this, especially around the house. I went to the dentist the other day and wore my shirt, my brand new shirt. So that's just me. I go to Publix and get groceries in my shirt. These are just super soft, super comfortable. I've been wearing them to the gym. So if you don't have an Obsessed Home Theater t-shirt, man, I'd love for you to pick one up, pick a couple of them up. We've got a couple of different, like I said, different styles. We even have one that's not like this, but it just has there we go, the logo, just real small. So we've got that on the website. So you can check that out, obsessedhometheater.com. But super pumped about these. This is literally my favorite one. So go check them out. Number 3, brands. We've actually added quite a few brands, and it's been, we just been cranking through them, man. Brands that I love, brands that I've had great relationships with over the past 7 years, brands that I love their products and we're willing to get behind and truly endorse by becoming a dealer for. And so I'm going to switch over to the website for this. So here you can see the Obsessed Home Theater t-shirts. So we've got the blue, we've got the black, we've got a gray, and then that's like a, I forget what color that is. That is, well, I guess that's great. There's a dark gray and a regular gray. And then over here, this is the minimalistic shirt or minimal shirt. So that just has the logo. But let's talk about brands. So as you can see up here at the top, we've added quite a few more brands over literally the past month. JVC was one we've been working on for probably about 6 months. It is extremely, extremely difficult to become a JVC direct dealer. Now, what is a JVC direct dealer? JVC direct dealer means that you physically, as a consumer, can come to obsessedhometheater.com. You can go to, oh, I clicked the wrong one. You can go to JVC Projectors, and you can scroll down here, and you can go, let's say you're interested in the NZ700. You can click on this, and you physically can add to cart and purchase directly from the website. Now, there's probably thousands and tens of thousands of JVC dealers, but I believe we're only one of 7 JVC online approved to be able to sell directly from our website. So we're super grateful for that. If you're interested in a JVC, man, we'd love to earn your business. I love JVC. I've owned the NX7, then I went to the NZ8, and I currently have the NZ800. One day down the road, I'd love to have the NZ900, but that is out of my budget right now. That one's pretty pricey. It's about 30 grand. Even at dealer cost, it's still a pretty significant investment, and I'm just not there yet. One day, as we continue to grow Obsessed Home Theater, I'll be there, but I'm not there yet. And that's part of my journey. But we've added a couple other great brands, MadVR. So I've got the MadVR Envy Extreme. So we're not authorized, actually nobody's authorized to sell them online, but you can check out all the information. And then if you want to order, you can click contact us, and then we can send you an invoice manually, but and talk through, just the different models to make sure it's a good fit for you. Got a couple of new models here that came out pretty much over the past year. The Envy Core Mark 1, Envy Core Mark 2. So those are much more budget friendly, as opposed to $16,000, you're looking at $5,000 or $7,000. I'm sorry, $6,000, just depending on what model you're looking at. But all the details are on here. Our team has done an absolute amazing job of, getting all of our photos updated. Now, some of these are stock photos from the brand, but as you can see, as we slowly get in, let's say if I go to Sewell, so once we physically have these in hand, our team takes really nice photos, high resolution photos for you, getting all different types of angles. We've got that on our speakers. We've got a lot on JTR because we have a lot of JTR stock. You can see here, these are our own photos. Like our guys have taken, let's just say, for instance, right, how about this one? Cool. 215 RMs. So they've physically taken all these photos, and then you can click on them, and they're super high resolution. So Manny and Nick, all the guys, they've done a great job with this. Tommy, super appreciative of those folks. But so we've got JVC's been recently added, MadVR's been added, and Mini DSP. I'm super excited about this. These are coming soon. The reason why they're coming soon is they're right now still being held up in customs. So as soon as we can get them from customs, the part we got to figure out is like, what is this going to cost? Because we don't even know what the tariff charge is going to be. Kind of weird. You order something overseas, and it's like, oh, we'll tell you how much it costs when it crosses the border, kind of thing. So, so anyway, that information is coming. As soon as we have that available, I'll let you know. But we'll have more information on that. Most of these other ones we've had on for a while. Perlisten, JTR, Kaleidescape, Red Atom is somewhat new. So if you're looking for an affordable AV rack, dude, these things are amazing. I love we've got a 42U in the Obsessed Home Theater lab. When we do move, man, I really hope I have the space for a rack, and I'm definitely getting a Red Atom. They're just very budget friendly. They come with all of the shelves. When you look at this, and this is actually the wrong photo right here. This is of the smaller rack, but you can see it comes with the shelves. It comes with the spacers, comes with the cooling fan. It's just like all inclusive. Super, super affordable. We can't sell these directly online. All you got to do is contact us. Say, hey, Michael, I'm interested in a 42U, or I need a 42U and a 27U and a, 2 of these 10 packs. And then I'll send you an invoice, and we can get you squared away. These usually ship pretty much next day, sometimes even the same day. So we're pretty fast at getting those orders processed. So a bunch of new brands there. Let's see what else I was wanting to talk about. New YouTube channel. Let's head over there. So you may have noticed I have done, I've been building my channel, the Youthman channel, since 2018. when I really went in. I was making one video a week. Then in 2020, January 2020, I went full time. Then I moved to about 2 videos a week. And then I've slowly just been increasing that, adding shorts and live streams, podcasts, and a bunch of different things and social posts. And one thing that we began to do is as we're building out our product line, really the thesis of Obsessed Home Theater is what brands do I just really, really love based on my experience, based on my use. Some of these brands I've had relationships and I've reviewed their products and I've heard home theaters set up with their products. And I just fell in love with the company. I fell in love with the people, fell in love with their products. And so we want to put kind of like our stamp of approval, like we really love this product and we're willing to get behind it and endorse it and say, look, if you're building a home theater, this is what we recommend and this is what we recommend and why we recommend it. So that's the thesis of Obsessed Home Theater. So we don't want to carry every AVR. We want to find, all right, maybe what is the best $1,000 and less AVR. Now that might be, let's say Onkyo, maybe Onkyo's whatever, their model. But then in the, let's say the 1,000 to 3,000 range might be a totally different brand. It might be a Marantz. And then higher than that, 4,000 and up, that might be something else. So it doesn't have to be just one brand. So anyway, so that's the thesis of Obsessed Home Theater. I just want to share and help make the buying decision much easier for you. Because I know a lot of times we go to like Crutchfield and they've got 30 different AVRs. And each one of those AVRs, there's 6 or 7 or 8 models. And that's like information overload. My desire, instead of just being a content creator and a reviewer, I just want to get in these products, test them out, use them as a consumer, and figure out, man, what do I love? And the things that I love, we're going to get behind and we're going to share that experience with you, teach you how to use it, and then become a dealer for that brand. But as we begin to do series on each one of our products, so we just finished up a series on JTR. So we literally did an overview of all of their subwoofers. We went through each one of the subwoofers individually. So I made a video on each one of those, and then I did a wrap-up video. I want to do that with each brand. And so I want to do that with JVC. I want to do that with MavVR. I want to do that with again, all of them. Kaleidescape, we've already done a bunch of series on that. So I may just add that. But the question kind of came to me is like, okay, does that make sense to just put that on the Youthman channel? Or would it be best to have most of those videos on the Obsessed Home Theater channel? So for the most part, the Youthman channel will still be kind of like the review, the testing, getting in new products. Like today, I've got an Ever Solo that's supposed to be arriving. And so that's a streamer with an amplifier. So that's more like a 2-channel setup. But that will go on the Youthman channel. But when I'm going through each individual per listen subwoofer or per listen speakers or MavVR, when we get to that point and we're really diving deep into the core, a lot of that's going to go over here on the Obsessed Home Theater channel. So I encourage you to head over there. I've got links in the Youthman channel to Obsessed Home Theater, but you can get there by going to youtube.com/@obsessedhometheater. And then if you click on the videos, you can see we've got about 8 videos here. So that was the JTR series, but we're going to continue to do that with all of the brands that we carry. So that is something exciting. So definitely go subscribe there. Vertical content. Got 2 more things I want to share with you. Vertical content. So you may have noticed I've been going all in, not like all in, but I'm just having fun with, let me go here, with vertical content. Youthman, let's pull this up. So on the channel, if you go to shorts, the vertical content allows me to create videos that don't require a 10-minute. It's topics that I can share in a minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes. And so I've been having a lot of fun with this. So check out the short form content if you're into that. Sometimes they link to long form videos, but mostly it's me answering questions. And I just made a post earlier, I think it was or late last night, just saying, hey, what are some questions that I can answer for you that would be like 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes that I could make just a short, and it's not a full production. I don't have to get all my lighting out and everything. I just film with my phone, answer the question, and just have some fun with it. So if there's questions that you have let me know over either in this video or the other ones, anywhere really. Pretty much I do my best to read all the comments. So if you got a question, it might be something that I can answer on the shorts in that format. But in regards to that, I've been posting to all platforms. So if you're on TikTok, man, follow me there. If you're on Instagram, follow me there. I upload to Facebook. My personal Facebook is Youthman, which is basically facebook.com/Youthman. So that's my personal. I also have an Obsessed Home Theater page, and then I have an Obsessed Home Theater Facebook group, a private Facebook group. That's a great place to develop community and share your system and ask questions, because I can't reply to everybody. So I wanted to create a community that you would have access to be able to share your love, your passion, ask questions. Maybe you're troubleshooting something. Well, I can't help you troubleshoot it most of the time, but 4,000 people or however many I've got in that group, they can. And so encourage you to do that. So that I'm doing a lot of vertical content, having fun with that. The last thing I want to share with you is, man, I guess about a month ago, I received a product. Weem had reached out to me, and I'd been seeing Weem all over the internet. I've seen some of the content creators that I'm friends with, and they've reviewed it. And at the time, it wasn't really something I was interested in. And I started thinking about my living room setup. My living room setup, I only run 2 speakers. I don't run a 5.1. I don't run a subwoofer in there. Now I review stuff in there, but my actual setup, I just have a pair of Martin Logan speakers and no subwoofer. So when they reached out to me, they said, hey, Michael, we got this new product called the Weem Amp Ultra. It's a streamer. It's a cool looking design, and it has a built-in amplifier, and it has ARC. And I'm going, and that might be a perfect setup for my living room. So I said, sure, let me check it out. Guys, I'm telling you right now, I had a blast. If you go and watch that review, I had so much fun. It was simple to set up. I mean, like extremely simple. Their app is amazing. It sounded phenomenal, and it just worked, and it looks cool. And so I got really pumped about that. So in my setup, I have 2 monoblock amplifiers. With the Weem Amp Ultra, they don't have pre-outs, which makes sense. It's got a built-in amplifier. Why would you need pre-outs? So I asked them to send me the non-pre-out version. So I think it's like $330. So it's about $200 cheaper. And so that should be coming in pretty soon. But I want to check that out in my living room, because I think that'd be a great fit for those of you that want good sound in maybe a living room setup or a bedroom setup, but you don't want to have like a full system. Maybe you've got, like me, you've got a dedicated theater room, or you got a basement, or you got somewhere that you've got this nicer, higher end system, but you don't want to replicate that on a smaller scale. You just want good sound. And so I think that Weem is a very possibility. Uh, um, it's a good possibility that we bring them on. But I'm also interested in Eversolo. Eversolo sent me their Eversolo Play CD edition. That actually should arrive sometime today. So I'm curious, how does that compare? It's a little bit more expensive than the Weem Amp Ultra, but I just want to play with it. How's the app? How's the interface? What's the overall experience? And I'm going to share that with you guys. And then whoever we decide, in the past, I've reviewed the NAD. I think it was the M10. It was okay. I mean, it was nice. It was high end. It was expensive as crap, but it didn't like get me excited. So I don't think I'm really interested in that. And then I reviewed the SVS has one. It's a small Soundbase Pro, and it was okay. It was cool. But I mean, I didn't like fall in love with it. But this thing, I don't know, there's something about the Weem that got me excited. I mean, there's like a lot of little things. So anyway, go watch that review. But that's something I want to, it's just got my interest. So anything that I'm interested in, things that I get in, things that I'm like, man, this is just an awesome product. That's where I think the value of my channel will be. So whether or not I'm no longer a reviewer, I don't care about a stinking title. it's never been about a title for me. It's about finding awesome products that I love. And those products end up either going in my living room or going in my bedroom or going outside or going in my theater room, and then just sharing that experience with you, letting you know. And then where the transition has come is these brands that I've been promoting and sharing with you for a long time, saying, hey, if you like it, go buy from Amazon. If you like it, go buy from Crutchfield or whoever. Well, now it's like, well, why don't you buy from me? If the videos that I make on the content that you enjoy provides value to you and helps you to make a buying decision, would you honor the source and buy from me? And so that's really just the premise and the ask. But I'm having a blast, man. I am having the most fun time in my life. I'm grateful for the opportunity to share my dream, my passion. I'm excited about what we're doing with Obsessed Home Theater and the direction that we're going and the brands that we're bringing on. And I get a chance to get on the phone call with a lot of you guys that are building your home theaters. And you're like, Michael, man, I'm thinking about this or this. And you think I should go with 1 sub or 2 subs? Really just helping you fulfill your dreams. So, man, that excites me. I truly, truly love it. I love the interaction. I love the friendships that I'm building as a result of that. And we're just really just doing our best to create something incredibly special through Obsessed Home Theater that's different than what other dealers are doing and what other big online retailers are doing. We're just kind of carving our own little niche by providing curated products through an online medium such as YouTube and TikTok, and just sharing those products. So anyway, I knew I had a lot that I wanted to share. I'm thinking, man, I just need to give you guys an update on some stuff that's going on. So I figured let's just hit one video and kind of address them all. So I hope you guys have an amazing week, man. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. My patrons, love you guys. You guys have been a rock, man. You continue to support me financially through Patreon, and we continue to have bi-weekly Zooms. Next Tuesday will be our next Zoom meeting. So if you're interested in that, become a Patreon. I have links down in the description. Well, guys, hope you have an incredible week. God bless. I will catch you in the next video.